Ma'am, am I audible?
Light ஆதான் கேக்குது. Maybe என்னோட
Ma'am, am I audible? Good morning, everyone. All are welcome. Good morning, Maithili ma'am. Am I audible for you?
Good morning.
Good
Can
morning,
you
ma'am.
hear
You are
me?
audible, ma'am. You are audible.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay.
Can you please open turn on the video, ma'am, so that we can check? Yes, it is
Yeah,
visible.
otherwise
It is visible, ma'am.
Okay, I'll change my position. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
ஓகே மேம். சார் உங்களோடது பண்ணிட்டு Morning, sir. Naga, sir. Sharmila, madam. Good morning, madam.
Madam, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, madam.
Maithili, madam. Good morning, madam. Welcome, madam.
Madam, good morning, madam.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Maithili, madam. Dr. Maithili, madam. Welcome, madam.
Hello, am I audible?
Sir, all of them are joined from your university, sir. Nagasubramaniam, sir. No, I'm audible. Sharmila, madam.
Yes, madam.
All of joined, because madam told she will be
Last year,
joining
sir,
with
our
2 minutes.
registers. Yes, madam. Registers are joined, I think.
VC madam, she told she will join with 2 minutes, sir. Then we'll start, madam.
Okay, okay, madam.
Nagasubramaniam, sir. Okay. Thank you, madam. Good morning, madam. Welcome, madam.
Hello.
Good morning, madam. Sir, Nagasubramaniam, sir, can we start, sir? Sir? Sharmila, madam,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
we start now?
Okay, ma'am. We will start.
Madam has joined, sir. We'll start now. Revati,
Okay.
madam, you can start.
Good morning to everyone. On behalf of the Center for Intellectual Property Rights and the Center for Skill Development of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, and the Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, I extend a warm greeting to all the dignitaries, academicians, faculty members, research scholars, and participants who have joined us for the inaugural session of the one-week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOC development and digital course design. We are delighted to have with us eminent personalities and enthusiastic participants from various institutions across the countries. Let us now formally commence today's inaugural program. May I now invite Professor P.C. Nagasubramani sir, Director, Center for Intellectual Property Rights, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, to deliver the welcome address. Sir, please.
Very pleasant morning to all. It's my privilege and an honor to welcome this distinguished gathering to the inaugural session of the one-week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOC development and digital course design, jointly organized by Center for Intellectual Property Rights and the Center for Skill Development, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, in association with the Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai. At the outset, it's my great honor to extend my respectful greetings and warm welcome to our esteemed Chief Patron, Thiru A.C. Shanmugam, Founder Chancellor, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, whose visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to quality education continue to inspire academic communities across the nation. I also extend my cordial welcome to our Chief Patron, Engineer ACS Arun Kumar, President, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, for his constant encouragement and support towards academic and professional development initiatives. It is my pleasure to warmly welcome our patrons, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, and Mr. J. Narayanan, Subcommittee Member, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. We are grateful for your valuable guidance and encouragement in making this program here possible. I extend my respectful welcome to our co-patrons, Dr. K. Rajashekharan, Registrar in Charge, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, Professor C. B. Palanivelu, Registrar, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai. Your continued support and commitment to academic excellence have been instrumental in organizing this faculty development program. I am delighted to welcome my fellow convener, Dr. K. Geeta, Principal, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai. I also extend my warm welcome to our organizing secretaries, Dr. V. Sharmila, Director, Center for Skill Development, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, and Dr. P. Senthamil Pavai, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, whose dedicated efforts have contributed immensely to the successful planning of this program. My greetings are also extended to our organizing joint secretaries, Dr. A. Rajeshwari and Dr. L. George Stephen, Members, Center for Skill Development, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Dr. J. Vigneshwari and Dr. L. Maria Sugandhi, Assistant Professors, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, for their wholehearted involvement and valuable support in coordinating this event. I extend a special and heartfelt welcome to our distinguished resource person, Dr. G. Maithili, Additional Director, Staff Training and Research Institute of Distance Education, IGNOU, New Delhi. Madam, we are indeed honored by your presence. Your rich experience and expertise in online education, MOOCs and digital learning will undoubtedly provide valuable insights to all the participants. We eagerly look forward to your deliberations on introduction to MOOC and online learning platforms. I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to all faculty members, teacher educators, research scholars, students, and participants who have joined us from various universities, colleges, and institutions across the country. Your enthusiastic participation reflects a shared commitment towards professional growth, innovation, and excellence in education. In today's rapidly evolving educational landscape, digital technologies have transformed the way knowledge is created, shared, and assessed. MOOCs and digital course design have emerged as powerful tools for promoting inclusive, flexible, and lifelong learning opportunities. Recognizing this growth indeed, this faculty development program has been carefully designed to provide participants with practical knowledge and professional competencies in MOOC development, instructional design, e-content creation, online assessment strategies, artificial intelligence tools, and emerging educational technologies. I am confident that the expert sessions scheduled during the next 6 days will provide a rich learning experience and help educators strengthen their digital pedagogical competencies. I sincerely hope that this program will serve as a platform for knowledge sharing, professional networking, and academic enrichment. With these words, I once again extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all the dignitaries, resource persons, faculty members, researchers, scholars, and the participants gathered here today. I wish this one-week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOC development and digital course designs grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words of welcome and for setting the tone for this important academic initiative. May I now invite Dr. V. Sharmila Ma'am, Director, Center for Skill Development, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, to present the theme of the Faculty Development Program. Ma'am, please.
Respected dignitaries and dear participants, it is my pleasure to present the theme of the one-week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOC development and digital course design. The educational landscape is undergoing a remarkable transformation driven by digital technologies, innovative pedagogical practices, and the growing demand for flexible learning opportunities. In this context, massive open online courses, popularly known as MOOCs, have emerged as one of the most significant developments in higher education, enabling learners to access quality education anytime and anywhere. The theme of the Faculty Development Program, MOOC development and digital course design, has been carefully chosen to address the evolving needs of educators in the digital era. Today, educators are expected not only to possess subject expertise, but also to design engaging digital learning experiences that promote active participation, collaboration, and meaningful learning outcomes. For this emerging need, the Center for Intellectual Property Rights and the Center for Skill Development Center of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, in collaboration with the Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College, Dr. MGR Education and Research Institute, have jointly organized this program to empower educators with the knowledge, skills, and competencies required for developing effective MOOCs and digital courses. This faculty development program aims to provide participants with a comprehensive understanding of MOOCs and online learning platforms, instructional design and course planning, e-content development and multimedia tools, online assessment and learner engagement strategies, artificial intelligence tools in education, course publishing procedures, and emerging trends in education technology. During the next 6 days, participants will have the opportunity to interact with the eminent academicians and experts from prestigious institutions across the country. The sessions have been carefully planned to combine conceptual understanding with practical applications, thereby enabling participants to enhance their digital pedagogical competencies and adopt innovative teaching learning practices. We firmly believe that this program will serve as a platform for professional growth, academic enrichment, knowledge sharing, and collaborative learning among educators and researchers. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the authorities of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute for their encouragement and support in organizing the program. I also thank our distinguished dignitaries, resource persons, organizing team members, and participants for their valuable presence and enthusiastic participation. I wish all the participants a productive, enriching, and rewarding learning experience throughout this faculty development program. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for theme and objectives of the program. It's now my privilege to invite Mrs. Monica to introduce Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning to one and all present here. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, madam, the Vice Chancellor of Dr. MGR Educational Research Institution, Chennai. She is a highly respected educationist, medical professional, and academic leader. She has served in many important positions and has made valuable contribution to education, research, and healthcare. Dr. Geeta Lakshmi Madam is known for her dedication, hard work, and commitment to student development. Her achievements and leadership continue to inspire teachers, researchers, and students across the country. Madam, your journey is a wonderful example of excellence and service. Through your knowledge, experience, and vision, you have helped strengthen higher education and encouraged many young scholars to achieve their goals. We are truly happy and privileged to have you with us today. We are confident that your presence and guidance will inspire all of us and make this program more meaningful. On behalf of everyone gathered here, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to you. Welcome, madam. We are honored to have you with us today. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for the introduction. It's now my proud privilege to invite Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, to deliver the inaugural address.
Madam, you are not audible, madam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, you're audible now. Visi, ma'am, could you please unmute yourself?
Madam, you are not audible, madam.
Audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's audible, madam.
So for this program, which has been organized by the Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and Center for Intellectual Property Rights, Center for Skill Development, and in association with the Department of Education, Dr. MGR Education Research Institute. In fact, I would thank Geeta and the others who had made it possible to make this event for all the teachers, the faculty who are here to learn how to develop digital teaching into our online mode because of lack of time, and people have to make their own experiments with the, as you said, it is we have to need our curiosity. Then we have to have our what to do the next, and then the competence with other people, which we have to make it possible for research, digital learning platform, and with the AI tools, how better we can do. So this 1 week program will enable particularly the teachers, I would say the teachers and the scholars, to make fully use of this platform, to make the forthcoming years, to make it digital and make our work easy and concentrate more on research and development. Thank you all for inviting me. Thank you. And once again, the department to make this, extend this program to all the teachers in the university. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot, madam.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring inaugural address and for sharing your valuable insights. It's now my privilege to invite Dr. K. Rajashekharan sir, Registrar in charge, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, to deliver the presidential address. Sir, kindly address the gatherings.
The most respected, distinguished, honorable chairman of the prestigious institution, Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, most respected Vice Chancellor, Madam, Professor P.C. Nagasubramani, Director, Center for Intellectual Property Rights, Dr. V. Sarmila, Director, Center for Skill Development, assumed resource persons, faculty members, researchers, scholars, participants, and dear colleagues. A very pleasant morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure and a privilege to preside over the inaugural session of this 1 week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOC Development and Digital Course Design. At the outset, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Center for Intellectual Property Rights and the Center for Skill Development of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University for organizing the timely and significant program in collaboration with the Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. Today we are witnessing an unprecedented transformation in the field of education. The boundaries of learning have expanded beyond classrooms and campuses. Technology has revolutionized the way knowledge is created, shared, and accessed. We live in a world where learning can take place anytime, anywhere, and for anyone. Nelson Mandela rightly said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. In the 21st century, digital technology has become the vehicle through which the powerful weapon reaches millions of learners across the globe. The emphasis technology-enabled learning, digital infrastructure, innovation, flexibility, and accessibility in higher education. The policy envisions an educational ecosystem where technology serves as a catalyst for quality, inclusivity, and lifelong learning. Another significant aspect of digital education is its ability to promote educational equity. For decades, access to quality education has often been influenced by geographical location, economic background, and institutional resources. Today, digital platforms have the potential to bridge these gaps and provide learners from rural, remote, and underserved regions with opportunities that were once beyond their reach. The great philosopher Swami Vivekananda said, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. As educators, our responsibility is not merely to transfer information, but to facilitate the holistic development of learners. Digital learning environments offer new possibilities for nurturing creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and innovation. In recent years, higher education institutions across the world have increasingly adopted blended and online learning models. These developments have highlighted the need for faculty members to acquire competencies that go beyond traditional classroom instruction. Today's educator must be proficient not only in subject expertise, but also in instructional design, digital communication, multimedia integration, learner engagement, and technology enhanced assessment. The emergence of artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, learning management systems, and adaptive learning technologies is transforming the educational landscape at an unprecedented pace. While technology provides immense opportunities, it is ultimately the teacher who gives meaning and direction to the learning process. Technology can facilitate learning, but it is the wisdom, commitment, and human touch of the teacher that inspire and transform lives. The renowned futurist Alvin Toffler once remarked, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. This observation perfectly captures the demands of the contemporary world. As educators, we must continuously update ourselves, embrace change, and remain lifelong learners. The theme of this faculty development program, MOOC development and digital course design, is therefore highly relevant and timely. Massive open online courses, popularly known as MOOCs, have emerged as one of the most transformative innovations in modern education. MOOCs democratize knowledge by making quality educational resources accessible to learners irrespective of geographical boundaries. They facilitate lifelong learning, flexible learning pathways, flexible learning pathways, skill enhancement, professional development, global collaboration, inclusive educational opportunities. The COVID-19 pandemic served as a powerful reminder of the importance of digital preparedness in education. During a period of global disruption, digital technologies enabled institutions to continue teaching and learning. What was once considered an alternative mode of education has now become an integral component of mainstream educational practice. John Dewey wisely started, if we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we probe them of tomorrow. The statement reminds us that educational practices must evolve continuously to meet the changing needs of learners and society. As universities continue their journey toward digital transformation, the importance of quality course design cannot be overstated. A successful online course is not merely a collection of recorded lectures. It is a carefully designed learning experience that promotes engagement, interaction, reflection, critical thinking, and meaningful assessment. Effective digital course design requires educators to thoughtfully also learning objectives, content activities, assessments, and feedback mechanisms. Such an approach ensures that learners achieve meaningful educational outcomes while remaining actively engaged throughout the learning process. The responsibility of higher education institutions today extends far beyond awarding degrees. We must nurture learners who are innovative, adaptable, ethical, socially responsible, and globally competent. Faculty development programs such as this play a crucial role in empowering educators to fulfill this responsibility effectively. Rabindranath Tagore envisioned an education system where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. In the digital age, this vision can be realized through inclusive, accessible, learner-centered, and technology-enabled education. I am confident that this week-long faculty development program will provide participants with valuable insights into MOOC development strategies, digital course planning, instructional design principles, multimedia content creation, online learner engagement, assessment and evaluation techniques, learning management system, emerging trends in digital education. I encourage all participants to actively engage with the resource persons, share their experiences, exchange ideas, and make the most of this valuable learning opportunity. Albert Einstein once said, once you stop planning, you start dying. Continuous learning is the hallmark of academic excellence. As educators, we must remain curious, adaptable, and committed to professional growth. I firmly believe that every participant of this program will emerge not only with the enhanced technical skills, but also with the renewed enthusiasm to innovate in teaching and learning. The knowledge gained during this faculty development program will undoubtedly contribute to the development of high-quality digital courses that can positively impact thousands of learners across our nation. Before I conclude, I once again congratulate the organizers for their vision, dedication, and commitment in conducting this important national program. I also extend my sincere thanks to the distinguished speakers and resource persons who have graciously agreed to share their expertise with us. Let us work together to build an educational ecosystem that is innovative, inclusive, technology-driven, and learner-centered. Let us empower our teachers, inspire our learners, and strengthen our institutions for the future. With these words, I convey my best wishes for the successful conduct of the faculty development program and for your productive. With this words, I convey my best wishes for the successful conduct of this faculty development program and for your productive and enriching learning experience for all participants. Thank you. Thank you, Wandal.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and valuable guidance. We shall now move on to the vote of thanks. May I invite Dr. J. Vigneshwari Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the present of all others. A warm, pleasant morning to one and all present here. It's my proud privilege to propose a vote for this inaugural session of this 1 week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOC development and digital course design, scheduled from 8th June 2026 to 13th June 2026. Jointly organized by Tamil Nadu Education University, Center for Intellectual Property Rights, Center for Skill Development, in association with Dr. MGR Education Research Institute, Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College. I express my heartfelt thanks to our Chief Patrons, Honorable Dr. A.C. Chanmugam, Founder Chancellor, and Honorable Engineer A.C.S. Arun Kumar, Sir, President of Dr. MGR Education Research Institute, for their visionary leadership and constant encouragement. I also extend my sincere thanks to the patron, Dr. F.J. Narayanan, subcommittee member TNTU, for his valuable support in organizing this event. At the outset, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. F. Geeta Lakshmi, Vice Chancellor of Dr. MGR Education Research Institute, for her inspiring inaugural address, which has truly set the tone for this program. Her insightful words and encouragement have greatly motivated all the participants. Thank you, ma'am, for the motivational words. And also extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. K. Rajashekaran, Registrar in Charge, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, for his valuable presidential address. Thank you, sir. Your words was really immense value to this event. Also, my gratitude extends to the co-patrons, Professor C.B. Palnivelu, Registrar of Dr. MGR Education Research Institute, and Professor P. Ganesan, Controller of Examinations in Charge, TNTU, for the guidance and encouragement. Next, it's my duty to express my deep sense of gratitude to Professor Dr. P.C. Nagasubramanian, Convener and Director, Center for IPR, TNTU. Welcome. His welcome address and this was a need of the hour and the continued support in organizing this program. Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome. And also, I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. K. Geeta, Convener, for her leadership and coordination. Next, it's my duty to thank Dr. V. Sharmila, Director, Center for Skill Development, TNTU, for effectively presenting the theme of this FDP and highlighting its relevance in today's digital learning environment. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to place a record of sincere appreciation to all the resource persons who have kindly concerned to share their expertise during this FDP. And also my sincere appreciation goes to the organizing secretaries and organizing joint secretaries for the dedicated efforts and committed teamwork behind the success of this program. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants from various institutions across India for their enthusiastic participation and valuable presence. My sincere thanks to the coordinators, research scholars, and technical team for the dedicated efforts and support in making this inaugural session a grand success. Let us look forward to a week of enriching learning and meaningful engagement. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. With this, we come to the conclusion of the inaugural session. We once again express our sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries for their gracious presence and valuable contributions. We shall now proceed to the first technical session of the Faculty Development Program. Today's session is on Introduction to MOOCs and Online Learning Platforms. We are privileged to have Dr. G. Maithili Ma'am, Additional Director, STRIDE, IGNO, New Delhi, as the resource person for today's session. To introduce the resource person, I invite Dr. A. Rajeshwari Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Curriculum Planning and Evaluation, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. Ma'am, kindly introduce the resource person.
Yes. Good morning and a cordial welcome to all the respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, research scholars, and enthusiastic participants assembled for the one-week National Online Faculty Development Program on MOOCs development and digital course design. This innovative program, jointly organized by the Center for Intellectual Property Rights and Center for Skill Development of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, in association with Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, aims to enrich educators with contemporary knowledge and practical insights into MOOCs and online learning platforms. The famous leader Nelson Mandela said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use the change of the world. It is a matter, a great pride and privilege to introduce our esteemed resource person, Dr. G. Maithili Madam, Additional Director, IGNO, New Delhi, an eminent academician in the field of open distance and online education with more than 3 decades of distinguished professional experience. Currently, she is entrusted with the responsibilities in the Student Registration Division at the Indira Gandhi National Open University, while simultaneously contributing to the academic initiatives of the Staff Training and Research Institute of Distance, IGNO. Throughout her illustrious career, she has significantly contributed to faculty development, program design, and quality enhancement in open and online learning systems. Technology will never replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of a great teachers can be transformational. Dr. Maithili Ma'am has taught a wide spectrum of postgraduate and doctoral level courses such as e-learning, educational communication technologies, and web-based education. Her dedication towards technology-enabled learning is reflected in the successful design and development of 3 highly appreciated SWAYAM MOOCs, design and facilitation of e-learning courses, educational communication technologies, and enhancing study skills. Her areas of specialization include MOOCs, online training, multimedia design and development, web development, open educational resources, open source technologies, staff development, and program evaluation. She has enriched academia through her scholarly presentations at national and international conferences, publications in reputed peer-reviewed journals, and active involvement as a resource person in numerous academic programs and workshops across India. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite imagination, and instill a love of learning. From 2021 to 23, she served as the managing editor of the Indian Journal of Open Learning, making valuable contributions to research and scholarship in open and distance learning. She also served as a channel coordinator for Swayam Prabha, Channel 20 and Channel 15, effectively promoting educational broadcasting initiatives and digital learning outreach. A passionate advocate of open education, Dr. Maithili ma'am contributed to the professional development program on OER-based e-learning developed by the Commonwealth of Learning. Her remarkable achievements have been recognized nationally with the prestigious gold medal for innovation in distance education, conferred by the Honorable President of India in 2013, along with the silver medal for best research paper awarded by IGNO in 2007. Today, we are truly honored to have such an inspiring academic leader and expert among us. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. G. Maithili Madam and invite her to enlighten us with her valuable insight and rich expertise. Now, I hand over the session to Dr. G. Maithili Madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your nice introduction. And first of all, I express my gratitude and the proud to be here. I thank Vice Chancellor ma'am and the organizer, Dr. Geeta ma'am, Dr. Rajeshwari ma'am, and the other organizer, registrar, and distinguished experts and distinguished faculty members and participants and research scholars. It's my privilege to be here with Tamil Nadu, MGR Education and Research Institution to share my insights. And in fact, I'm happy to be here with associate with the institution at Tamil Nadu. And thank you very much once again for inviting me. Let me start my presentation as this is a very important workshop because now we are moving towards the digital transformation, as rightly said by the dignitaries, because you know that now we are addressing our Gen Z students and addressing to incorporate the technology in our teaching learning. That is very important. So how to move about it and how to involve the activities which are very much initiated by the Ministry of Education and the MITs, because you know that various new projects, new initiative by the ministry, we have to incorporate immediately or in a very recent days, as we are in the digital era. So incorporation of all these aspects is very important and it should not be a time taken. So that if you are taking the time to implement the whatever the new development or recent development, and we are losing our student or learners, because learners are very smart, they can go as the distance is reduced due to the technology. Earlier we can say that anywhere, now we are the only the quote, anywhere, any place, any pace the student can learn. So easy going, only the latest mantra we can say, because everyone want that immediate solution, immediate requirement, immediate we can say degree also. So that's why they are moving. So we have to be, as a teacher, we have to be equipped what the recent development is. That is how this your institution, I will definitely congrats the institution to take up this type of workshop to encourage the teacher, as well as the incorporate the knowledge, insights, and the encourage to involve this activity in the teaching learning process. Let me share my presentation so that we can start So there are around 300 plus participants, 336 including me. So how we can do is, like, if you have a chat facility, you can write in the chat facility. so that we can discuss, or otherwise if organizer allow to open the mic, that also possible to discuss thing. So let me present my presentation. So here I am going to present what is the latest the development on MOOC. I'll link it with the Swayam platform, because the MOOC Swayam is our national one national platform which developed by the government. It's not like a private party and all. It's its own, our own contribution, and the teachers who are involving in that various institution are providing the expertise in that particular platform. So I link with this because we have to see the regulation, UGC regulation and all that is very important for our institution. So all these things I club it, and then how we can do, and I'll give you the some proposal, how we can write the proposal to get involved in the SOIM platform, and something the thing is how the institution can take up the online courses.
Excuses, my dear.
Yeah.
Your presentation is not visible, ma'am.
No, I have not started.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So these are the things we will involve in this today before lunch session. Yeah. Now it is visible. Can you able to see my presentation?
No, ma'am, not yet. Not yet visible, ma'am.
Now?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, so we will quickly discuss the how to develop, or we can deliver and evaluate, so that the coming days you will have a hands-on practice and tools, everything. But all the things, whatever you are learning, you have to visualize how to incorporate in the online courses. So I'll give you the overview, and also I'll expect that how I don't know how the organizer or planned the activities and all. But since there is a lot of participant here, group activity will be the little difficult for you. But I request individually kindly plan from today onwards, so that at the end of the workshop you will have the idea how to put all these the component which you are learning from the throughout the workshop, you can incorporate in the courses and for the Swayam, as well as the online courses of your own institution. So let me start with this. Okay, so in this session, I'll cover up about the Swayam and development of MOOC, delivery of MOOC, and evaluation of MOOC, because earlier, whenever any program, as that means program in the sense any BA, BCom, BSc, or any program which we are offering through either through face-to-face mode, or distance education mode, or online mode. We used to take leave it online. For face-to-face or distance education, we used to evaluate the program, say how the students are pursuing, how the result is coming up, what will be the difficulty, what will the difficulty in our lesson plan or course design or the content development, and so on and so forth. We used to take a lot of time in our open and distance education. Every 5 years we revise the program. So this is a policy of the open and distance education policy, that every 5 years we used to revise we conduct the program evaluation, and evaluation we used to conduct, and the based on the evaluation, based on the feedback from the various stakeholder, like a student, evaluator, teacher, or administrator, and everyone, then we revise, we improve, and the latest the field industry requirement, everything we incorporate. But Whereas in the online and MOOC program, every 2 years or 3 years, we used to revise it because this is an online platform. Latest technology is changing, so we have to incorporate the component in our teaching learning. That's why the evaluation is very important. And the what is the latest development of SWAYAM, that also we will discuss. So you know that MOOC, it's a massive open online course. It's an online course. Why the online? What is the difference? It is unlimited. Okay, it's very unlimited participant, and open access via web based. So what unlimited participant in the sense like no, sorry, unlimited and open access. We will not restrict to the number of students. For example, in the classroom situation, we will restrict to 50 student or 60, depends on the capacity of the approval of your institution and all. In open and distance education, some courses we restrict the number, and B.Ed and program and all, we restrict the number, but where in the other programs like a BSc become, we won't restrict that, because that is for the learners who are coming for through the open and distance education. But here for the MOOC, what we can do is like any participant, anybody can participate in the MOOC program with the open access, because we will not have the restriction of the access. That means only the institution can provide the credential, or institution will see who are the learners and all. No, in the MOOC, the whoever interest, they can register themselves and they can open the course without any restriction. So that in the internet, where they can go and search the course. If they like that course, if they want to pursue this, if any participant or any student or any learner want to pursue that program or course, they themselves can register and enroll the program or course, and they can start start doing activities, start reading the content, and if they want, they can do the examination and all. So there is no restriction. It's an open access via web, that means internet. Coming to the next slide, what will be the online course? So that is also online course, but it's massive online course. This one will concentrate on institutional online course. If it is an institutional online course, that also they have a web-based or learning environment that can be viewed mobile, tablet, or any devices. The student can or learner can access through any devices. It's not restricted that only desktop, only tablet, only mobile. No, we have to give the combination of, irrespective of any platform, across the platform the course should be offered. That is very important. And they can conveniently access anywhere, anytime, any place. Here what is the difference is, depends on the institution. The control will be with the institution, the number of learners, number of the credential, everything. Because sometimes the institution can fix the fees for the online course. That is also possible, because this is based on the institutional requirement and the student requirements. Earlier MOOC is like open courses. So what will be the difference? Let come to that part. So MOOC is like open 24/7 access. Okay, and the media may be a open source. It's not like that we can restrictively use that proprietary software and all. Means proprietary softwares, or we have to buy the licensing and all. This open source is like source code of that particular software or everything is openly available. One can install freely and customize according to your requirement, your institution requirement and all. So that's it. That is the open source. And the learners are encouraged to share their contribution and material. So when you are going for the Coursera, Future Learn, and edX, Udemy, these all are the MOOC platform. in the Swayam also. Swayam is Indian based, but others are in a different other organization, other institution across the world. They are managing. So everything is they ask the learner to whatever the work you have done, to contribute that work. That will be preserved. That any student comes and then they can also use that particular material and all. And the modules are very small, where the video clips will be the very 5 to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and the content will be like then that will be moved to one to next and next, like that it will be moved. So the modules are very small, that it will be a capsule based, like a small course, like that you can do it. And the content is edited when required, whenever required. This, if you are feeling that okay, this course I want to edit the content, the teacher can edit, or the organizer or the coordinator can edit the content. Whereas in the online institutional online courses, it is material will be available. That depends on the teacher, depends on the coordinator who is teaching that particular online course through institution. He or she will be with the deciding authority, that how the plan will be like every week I'll send the material instead of uploading all the content every week. So that student will know that this week I have to learn this, or this topic I have to learn like this. So the depends on the available, the week the course uploading will be depends on the teacher, or depends on the content requirement of particular course. And media is very much restricted by the institution, as I mentioned, that the software or whatever they want, the institution need to buy, or proprietary software means they have to get the licensing, or otherwise if they want to use the particular open source software, it depends on the institution. So that it's everything is based on the requirement, or based on the institutional ability to do that. And students or sets the content, institutional library, institutional database, the content will be made on that particular places. For example, Swayam courses, whatever the content we have uploaded there, that will be copyrighted. We have to write that the copyrighted with the Swayam only. Whereas the institutional course development, whatever the teacher is doing, that is based on the institutional library, institutional copyrights, and all the copyrights, all the material is only focus on that particular institution only. And mostly the modules are very big. We used to do the like a 30 minutes video, 1 hour video, depends on the content requirement. We are not breaking small and small the things, like that it is going on. And content is edited after the semester, or as I mentioned that there should be an institution policy when to revise the content, when to update the content, like that. Because all if you are planning to update the content and all, everything is cost is involved. Because the technology you are using, for example, I want to develop a video content for 10 minutes. Okay, the for half an hour, according to the Swayam the payment norms, it will be the for the expert we used to pay 5,000 rupees, for editors and all we would to say some money, and so on. So the cost is involving to develop the particular video content. So you want to edit that one, or you want to update that content, or every time immediately you cannot update, because you have to get the permission, you have to get the approval, money is involved. So so every time we used to, that institution have some policy to edit the content, when to edit and everything. Coming to the delivery part of MOOC and online, so lectures are pre-recorded in the MOOC, because you know that at one go we upload all the content. Student whenever they want to do, they can register, and then they can do the all the activity and so on and so forth. All the content is available from the starting, not weekly based and all. Every content we have to upload, because student can do their own space. If even if it is a 2 months course, they can complete in 1 month and get the certificates possible in the MOOC. And self customized learning path, as I mentioned, that every student, or every online course, or any program which is offered through any mode like a face-to-face, distance, or audio, sorry, online, blended, any mode, the learning path should be fixed. So how the learner will learn, what is the learning path, what are the after completing this content they have to do the assignment, or they have to participate in the discussion forum. These are the learning design, and that path should be this one. So this one is a customized because they have these self phased courses. Okay, the self phased courses, and that's why the customization is less, depends on the learner. Feedback is depends on the classmate, or feedback we can give, and peer discussion and so on and so forth is possible in this. And course is open ended with no due dates. If you can see this, the Coursera, Udemy, and all these things are, there is no due date is mentioned. Then anybody can join and then do the activity, get the certificate, and go. Coming to the online course, which is including the live session, because we have to follow certain regulation. So that regulation we will discuss how the regulation will be there. And the content or locked. This depends on the, as I mentioned, depends on the institution. The content may be, say for example, the first unit or first module, student compulsory they have to study. Once the module 1 is completed, then only they can move to the second. If they have not completed, they cannot move to the second module. So the result, you can lock it, you can fix it. It's all depends on the teacher and the institution. And group learning, it's possible there should be a linear path, because they have to follow the certain rule of institutional regulation rules and all for the online course, for this. Because when you are doing the online course, you have to match with your own institution credit transfer and so and so. So feedback is depends on the teacher whether I can collect the feedback from this learners, or depends how we can. And then courses are closed with the due dates, because it all will be, the courses will be aligned with the institutional courses. So that's why we have to mention the dates, due dates, and everything. So MOOC versus online, institutional online, it's like a certification. For example, if anybody wants certification in MOOC, it is optional, because it's for lifelong learning. It's optional. If I want the certification, it's I can pay the money nowadays. Sometimes the sending the certification and preparing, they are charging sometimes. If the necessary, then you can go for it. For example, I want to learn certain courses, because the regular courses have some certain the lesson plan, certain procedure, regular online program or face to face, because they're based on the discipline. Okay, if I basic, for example, I'm a computer science student. So if I want to study, I will go through the discipline of the computer science. I want to study for one paper or two paper about the economics, about history. Now the multidisciplinary is due to the NEP 2020 multidisciplinary syllabus and all, we are planning. Yes, we are planning. We are including the skill based courses, vocational based courses, value added courses, all in any respective of any discipline we are putting in, based on the NEP 2020. But I want to study something like a music. I want to learn some music courses, or I want to learn some Spanish courses and all, which is not coming through my the discipline in this one. So for that, I can learn through MOOC with the eminent expert. So I go there and then register myself and then learn. I don't want any certification, but I want to learn. So you can go with a customized learning path I can do. And it's a very eminent people are developing the MOOC. So that is possible nowadays. But in the usually in online programs, because usually mandatory to get the certification, because we are in the institutional online course may lead for the credit transfer from one from here to there, so that's possible. And enrollment, if you are thinking about the enrollment, it is a massive, because number we are not restricting, so massive enrollment number you can get it. And but institutional, it is a very limited to the regular. And credit transfer, MOOC, it's possible. In usually institution credit transfer, that depends on the institution. For IGNOU and all, we are very much doing the credit transfer. We are doing it. Even internal credit transfer, external credit transfer. Say, for example, any student done first year from the MGR Educational and Research Institution, and they want to break it and coming to IGNOU for the distance education because they could not have various reason, maybe it's possible that their course, the 1 year, whatever he or she can earn the credit, that can be transferred to here. And that depends on the institution, depends on the curriculum, so that will be managed by the teachers. Yes, this is matching with this course, this course. So with approval we can transfer, so that is also possible in the credit transfer and all. So next, coming to the SWAYA. So what is SWAYA? It's an abbreviation of Study Web of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Mind. So that is SWAYA. It was like a coined the once this project initiated, it was sent to the across the place, and one of the student has done it, the abbreviation for the SWAYAM. So it's openly they have announced that anybody can give this name for this online platform and all. So that's what taken from this. It's launched in 15th August 2016. Came across various institution. MOE is sent the various requirement to the various institution, and the institution start developed based on the guidelines of SWAYAM 2016 guidelines. Based on that, we have started our designing these SWAYAM courses, and there are around 99 courses, I think 99 or 98 courses started and dedicated by the President of India in July 17. So that programs are on offer. So I was very much privileged that in the first initial stage itself, my course was on. I have designed for that. That is a design and facilitation of e-learning courses. That's a course code. So 4 credit course based on the first 1.0. So I am 1.0 platform. Right now we are seeing the different platform. The earlier platform was developed by Microsoft, which we have used, and after that, from there, that open source, the Google Builder, Host Builder, that was the backend software, and various small software. It's combiningly now this is managed by IIT Madras. They are managing this SWAYAM, and so from there we have started our journey. The SWAYAM is started the journey, and there is a very much restricted in this like first if you can go through the guidelines of SWAYAM 16, and there is a lot of guidelines they have given. We have followed that guidelines literally. We have followed, and we delivered the courses, and then then Minister of MOE, that he called all the program coordinators in the Vigyan Bhavan. We went and we gave the feedback about the program, how the one cycle was done it, and what about the development, design, development, and delivery part. The feedback was taken, and based on the feedback, that the modification came in, the SWAYAM guidelines modification came in 2017. So SWAYAM is like the major motto of SWAYAM is best learning resource to all. We can say that if we some only creamy learners who are having the high score will be getting into the IITs, IIMs, and the national important institutions. Okay, then the student who are studying in other institution, if they want to listen the eminent expert in the IITs, IIMs and all, they can easily go and listen their lectures. It's all are available. The best resources are available in any institution, any expert. They can easily listen. That's what the main motto of SWAYAM: access, quality, equity. Access to anyone, any resources, and quality resources and equity. Anybody can do that. That is the restriction. That is a main motto, and bridge the digital divide. So uh, we are using very best digital effort to do the courses. Why SWAYAM? It's very important to know this SWAYAM, as we know that the SWAYAM is like it's a government of India's initiatives. We can proudly say this is our national important platform, one platform which can offer the courses for our own learners. So this is how it started in initiation from the government of India, free of cost. If you want any certification, then there is a small fee for the certification. Otherwise, if you want to learn any subject or content, that is a free. And it's a scheduled online program. Earlier it was open. When we started, 3 months, anytime that you can open the course and then do that one. So it was like up to 2-3 cycle, it went like that only. Then after that, the SWAYAM team, that government planned that like it should be a schedule so that the credit transfer can be happen. Like anybody want to completed the SWAYAM course, that credit can be transferred to the other institution, so that they can the credit will be utilized in the regular academic program. So that's why the course was scheduled. Okay. And then it is prepared and organized by the eminent academicians, and no age limit, the added courses along with the study. So if I'm doing my BA, become any program in the any institution, I can study my own in the platform. So that is the added to the studies. And assessment for the through the proctored exam. Suppose if they want any certification, then assessment can be done through the proctored examination. Student to go to the center, and they are doing this part, and marks and secured will be transferred to the academic record of the student. And there is no age limit, no number, no age limit, and there is a regulation is there, credit transfer framework. The UGC has already given that credit transfer framework. So based on the credit transfer framework, this certificate can be transferred to the a credit transfer to the regular programs or courses. So that is how the SWAYAM works. So there are a lot of guidelines came in. As I mentioned this in 2016, the guideline for the development of and implement of MOOCs, it came in. Based on the guidelines, this one we have developed the online courses. And then UGC framework also came in. The credit transfer framework came in for the SWAYAM. And then, as I mentioned, that this little modification based, the one example is like in guidelines 2016, they strictly talks about that the video content should be a 30 minutes duration. And there is a fixed, see for example, if I want to record my video, then I'll go there, the institution, that 25% of the faculty phase, and remaining 70% you can make animation presentation and so on and so forth. It was strictly followed in my course in design and facilitation of e-learning. It's strictly followed. And as I mentioned, that guidelines, based on the feedback, the guidelines were little relaxed with this in 2017. So that we had to follow the maximum video content development, but it's not restricted like a 30 minutes video you have to know. You can do 10 minutes video, you can do 20 minutes video, depends on the content. You can do go and outdoor also, depends on the payment and all. You can use animation, you can use HD while walking, you can use the 3D, you can use AI and so on and so forth. So there is no restriction. And in 2024, there are another guidelines came in, which is the latest. We will discuss that also. And in between it is like another credit transfer framework guidelines also came in. So as a teacher, the institution or the department, we should download all this document and then keep it with you, all of you. So whatever the nowadays, earlier it was circulated and then hard copy will come, institution will collect and keep it. Now every guidelines, regulation, everything UGC has uploading in the websites. So our duty is if it is the latest, anything is there, you download and then read it, like a NEP 2020. We have to read all these NEP 2020, the education policy. Otherwise, how the teacher will know that how many credit we have to do, how in what time, in which year they can go the multi entry, multi exit, ME, and then credit transfer and so on and so forth. We have to be very vigilant enough to what is going on with the UGC, and also regulation, guidelines, everything we have to read it. That is our duty to read. That's why nobody will come and say that you do that and all. No, we have to do it because we are in the educational field. So I request all of you, kindly download the guidelines from UGC and keep it with you, and then read whenever you get the time. And coming to the national coordinators, because the SWAYAM program is grouped into various category. For each category, there is coordinators. So AICT will coordinate the technical education, like BTech and all these technical based courses they are managing, and based on that, some regular the guidelines, you can offer some courses which is managed by these technical courses. CEC is for the consortium, which is like a UG program. They are looking into IGNO. We are looking into certificate and diploma programs offered through SWAYAM. We are coordinating that. IIM Bangalore management programs. NCRT is a school education, and NIOS for open schooling. NITER for the educational, teacher training and all, and NPTEL for the program for the technology enhanced learning, and UGC for the PG program. So there are around 9 national coordinators are there. Is still some coordinators is there that to coordinate the program and all. So let us come to that. So SWAYAM platform is there. How I, as a teacher, how I will teach at SWAYAM, how to enter as a teacher. So there are, as I mentioned, SWAYAM platform is a government of initiative. How we can utilize SWAYAM? I can say 3 ways you can utilize. One is as a student, you can use it. go and enroll and then study and then learn some program and on do the course at Swayam, get the certification. If you are doing as a student and completed the course and got the certification, that will be used for your promotion. See, I mean, your career advancement scheme. You can use it as a teacher. You can use it that certificate to get for our career advance. You will get some points, and so API points will be getting. So one. Second, it can contribute as a subject matter expert. For example, I have a program, and if you are expert, then you can contribute to my course as an expert, subject matter expert, like developing the course content, developing the video content, developing assessment for it. So these are the things one can do. So contribution to the Swayam as a subject matter experts, as SMEs, that also possible. Like for example, for Swayam as well as Swayam Prabha. Swayam Prabha, you know that is a DTH channels. It will be coming through television. We are teaching the learners. Swayam is an online platform. So you can contribute as a SMEs. You can record the videos and then that will be scheduled and then given to. That also we can use it for your as a career advancement scheme. Like you will get the, suppose one video you will get some points and so on and so forth. As a as a course coordinator or as a channel career, I'll give the certificate. Yes, he's an expert of my, she or he is an expert of my own program, course, then get the certificate from the coordinator, and then you can claim for your OCS, like a career advancement scheme. That's also possible. And third one is as a coordinator, as a course developer, you can contribute. Your course will be available on the Swayam. Not that individually we cannot do. That other two individually you can do it. You have to inform to the institution that I am the expert for that particular course and so on and so forth, because that Swayam team will get the approval for you as an expert, and then they'll inform to the Swayam team, because once the program is approved, then the team will be approved by the Swayam team. But as a contributor, as a course contributor, as a coordinator of the Swayam, course coordinator of the Swayam, that is through your institution. For example, if I want to develop a course on Swayam, I'll design the course. After designing, I'll get the approval through my director, my school, inform to the school board or statutory institutional statutory information, and then I'll go to the apply to the Swayam national coordinator. For example, if you are in teacher education, you have to do, if you want to offer through the certification and all through courses, certification, the component of the certificate courses and all, then you can contact to the IGNO through your institution. Get the signature from your school or your department or vice chancellor. Through that, you have to send to the registrar or whatever your statutory approval says. That through that you have to give it to the national coordinator. Once the program course is approved, then they will give you the seed money first of all. That means the funding through the institution. Then you can develop the content, and once content is ready, then they will provide you the platform to offer the courses. That's what here we are saying, that submit the proposal through your institution, and through your institution, get the approval from a national coordinator, and produce our content and teach the online, and then assessment, conduct the assessment like continuous assessment, facilitate the discussion forum like peer group interaction, review their progress, grade the student, the assessment and all, and then you can finish it. After that, for the teacher also there are a lot of work is there. That means question paper setting and evaluation, and then these are all there for the learners online. I mean, for the teacher, everything will be online. So all will be done. Then again, so every cycle you have to repeat this one, this part, this academic part. From here, you have to repeat every cycle. This is one time process. This part is one time process. The approval and all these things is one time process. Other thing is every cycle. If you want to offer every cycle, you can do it. So this is how we are teaching on SWAYAM. How the learner will learn? They visit to the SWAYAM platform, register themselves first of all, and find the suitable courses, and the enrolled for that particular course. After that, learn at your own pace, complete. Discuss with the peer group, teacher in the discussion forum. Submit the assignment or required activity online. Complete the course. Okay. Once if it is done, then that is a lifelong learning up to this. Suppose if they want to do the certification, then they have to register the examination register for the examination, pay the examination fee online, and then write the exam, get the certification, and if it required, then do the credit transfer into their own diploma, whatever. So this is how the learner will learn at the SWAYAM. So depends on how they are learning, whether lifelong learning or want to get the certification for the credit transfer. It depends on the learner. So in the SWAYAM, as mentioned earlier, the very beginning in 2017 and 18, we have some different cycles are there, but after that it's streamlined. There is a 2 cycle. One is a January cycle, as we have incorporating the credit transfer. So there should be a cycle. So first semester, second semester, like that, January and the July cycle. January cycle will start at January to April, and examination will be conducted in May before completing this one. And the in July cycle, July to October and November, it will be conducted. Now there is a change in the latest development. See, for example, if any institution want that particular course on their own curriculum, for example, we can say B.A. In the first year, as the regulation says that the student can take the 40% of courses from the you can design. I mean, the design itself, the 40% can be designed in the way that you can include SWAYAM courses, you can include OER and so on and so forth. That's what regulation says. So if you are planning like in first semester, how many credit we have to do? 20 credit. Per year, 40 credit student has to do. So first semester, 20 credit. So for that 20 credit, you can say that one course, for example, 2 credit or 4 credit, that student can do through the SWAYAM and then take the credit and coming to this. If you are designing your course like that, UGC says that SWAYAM examination will be conducted by NTA, and saying that institution can conduct the examination for the SWAYAM also along with their own scheduled examination. That's what mentioned. So some institution, they are already started doing that part also. So, but anyhow, there is a 2 cycle, January cycle and July cycle. what the UGC regulation, as I mentioned that the UGC regulation for ODL, that means open distance learning and online program. So regulation 2020, we are following regulation 2020. 24 also the draft came in, we have given the feedback for that particular draft, but implementation maybe it will become soon or already. It's not already there, I have seen that, but its draft is very little modification is there, but we are majorly we are using the 2020 regulation. What it will be? It recognizes that that whoever that online program offer in this regulation is section number 3B is talking about the institutional eligibility criteria to offer online program both. So mainly what it will be like, these are the some of the ranks and so on and so forth. So every year they used to give. I have taken the 2021 and 2022, but every cycle, academic cycle, they release that these are the guidelines to offer online program. These are the guidelines offered through. Yeah, so they used to give the guidelines. So we had to see that whether our institution is eligible to offer the online courses and so on and so forth. So based on this regulation, you can offer the courses. And so they are following that NAC accreditation, NIRF ranking. Based on that, the eligibility criteria is there. So once the institution is eligible, in our case, open and distance education case, what I can say this. If I want to offer one course, one program online, like for example, PG diploma in e-learning, for example. If I want to offer that particular course through online, first of all, the regulation says that program, at least minimum 1 year, I have to offer through OD, open and distance education. Then only that program will eligible to offer online. So this is the condition is there. So our faculty first, if they want to develop, they first develop for open and distance education. Then they offer the program through ODL mode. Then if faculty requirement is there, or the demand of that particular, based on the demand of that program, then that can be offered through online also. So 1 year minimum ODL through we have to offer. So that is the condition. So like that, there is a regulation says that who can offer what are the programs. Like science program we cannot offer the thing. Now the last cycle onwards, we are putting on hold like psychology program. The psychology program and the practical or oriented programs, not practical oriented programs, the guidance required programs should not be offered through open and distance education. That's what the regulatory body mentioned. So our food and nutrition, family therapy, psychology programs are on hold. So like that, we have to see the regulation, how we have to do or how we can do it. Like they have mentioned the science-based program, which is very much required for the lab activity, that should not be offered through. Engineering courses which required a lot of industrial requirement and so on. So it's there. We have to see the guidelines. What are the courses we can offer? Then that can be offered through SWAYAM or online courses. So the development of e-content. So this will be individually, you will be developing all this content and all, but I'll just highlight this one, what the regulation says. So UGC regulation 2020, section 13C, page number 71. This document also please download and keep it with you. This is a very important document. when we are talking about MOOC online and so on and so forth. So what it says, like the higher education institution offering in online mode shall prepare the e-learning material as per the Annexure 6 and Annexure 7. So we have to follow what they have mentioned and how we can do it. And the online learning shall have the 4-quadrant approaches as per UGC credit framework. We have seen that credit for framework through SWAYAM and the SWAYAM regulation 2016. As I mentioned, the SWAYAM regulation 2016 is a very elaborated document. So we had to follow for the online learning also the 4-quadrant approaches we have to follow. And this is very important, this point number 2, maybe this is point number 2. At least 60% of e-learning material, 60% of e-learning material shall be developed by in-house faculty of the higher education institution, and remaining percentage, that means 40% material, can be sourced from available e-resources such as OER, SWAYAM, and other sources duly approved by your statutory authorities of the higher education institution. So this is very important point. So 60, how we will do for our online program? 60% of the content we call the expert, we do ourselves, we call expert from outside and all these things from the 60%. Remaining 40% you can identify the OER through our institutional policy will be there, open education is how we can take it up, or you can pick one courses from SWAYAM and saying that this 4 credit will be for 20 credit for the first semester. 16 credit will be done through our own institution and 4 credit may be taken from the SWAYAM course. So it's possible. And combined with that, credit of the SWAYAM will be transferred to, and then so student will earn 16 credit from the parental institution and 4 credit. So whoever hosts that SWAYAM on the SWAYAM platform take that credit, and that credit will be transferred to the learner for the 20 credit of that particular semester. So this is very important. As I mentioned that like Annexure 6 in regulation table number 3 of page number 99. You can see this in this one. What they are saying is norms for delivery of online courses in online mode. Okay, what are the things? As we know that we are now following the credit system only. Okay, for 2 credit course. So suppose if you are offering any 2 credit course through online, this course will be for the 6 week. Okay, 6 week duration. And as you know that 1 credit equal to 30 study hours or learning hours, we can say 30 per credit, 30 hours per credit, learning hours or study hours, we can say, not the teaching hours. So teaching hours, you can say that one credit is a 15 hours, 15 teaching hours. So based on that only we will plan the lesson plan and all in the regular face-to-face mode institution. But whereas in the online program, because we are away from the learner, so that will be we are calculating as a not the teaching hours, we are calculating as a learning hours or study hours. That will be the 30 hours of the learning. So for 2 credit, that means 60 hours. So that 60 hours will be divided into like this, 60 hours will be divided into 6 hours, 6 hours of lecture per live lecture. Okay, in the Swayam, we are not having this live lecture. Now the Swayam also people are following live lecture and all. Earlier we are not live lecture will make, because that is a massive how we will do the live lecture and all. So we are planning through the Swayam Prabha and so on and so forth. But now sometimes people, the student, I mean, it's regulation say that you can follow the live lecture also. It's like that. But online courses through the institution, we are following the live lecture per week, 1 hour live lecture. Not the session, we can counseling them student, and then some webinar, some critical lecture topic and all we can discuss through that 1 week per 1 hour per week. And discussion forum, which is asynchronous interaction through mentoring, that is very important. The 2 hours per week, that means 12 hours we are spending on it. Why mentoring? They have mentioned asynchronous mentoring. It's very important. So yeah, whenever I do any session or anything related to the discussion forum, I categorically mention that if you are starting a discussion forum, you have to mentor it. Because if for namesake you are starting the discussion forum, discuss the following issues on this particular topic, you are raising this particular discussion for per week 2 hours they have to discuss. So you are raising one query or one issue or one discussion among the learners. What they will do, they discuss sometimes. There should be ice breaking. Some will not come. They will not eagerly participate. They'll fear of typing or fear of sharing the classroom. They can share, okay ma'am, like this, that, like that, the peer interaction, something we can change the mood to discussion and so on and so. But online we had to break the isolation, because learners are isolated from each and everyone. Everyone is sitting anywhere, any place. Teacher are also sitting somewhere else. So we had to break the isolation. For that, we had to be a mentor, and we had to be a monitor. Otherwise, the one student says like, for example, we can say that uh, for example, we can take this PowerPoint presentation as a class. We are discussing. We can say that n number of slides we can prepare through the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, the one student says no, no, no. We can say maximum 50. If confidently somebody says 50, then everyone so okay, I am wrong, maybe that person is correct, that student is very active, he must be correct, like that student will follow that particular discussion, and then ending up there should be a misconception. So we have to monitor that. If student is deviating from the concept, we have to bring back the learners. Or if any misconception, we have to break it. No, this is not, this is wrong, that this should be like that. So that the teacher presence should be there. It's not always we have, you just monitor and mentor that one. So that is very important here. And also why we have to monitor is like, here the student is coming together. Okay, in face to face situation, we know that each and every student, their behavior, their background also, sometimes we know that, because their background, like based on their application, we know that who is like that, what is this, the learner profile also teacher knows. But whereas in the online program, we not even know the learner profile. So sometimes the sharing their email ID to discuss, their mobile for the um, WhatsApp discussion and all, ethically they have to follow, not misusing of something. So for that also monitoring very important. As a teacher, we have to monitor. So these are the things we have to take care in that live session, as well as the discussion forum where the asynchronous will happen. Sometimes we may not log in today or tomorrow, or something is misconception will going on that will lead to the longer discussion where we are not present there. So that's very important. At least once or 2 days once we have to open the discussion forum and see what they are discussing and everything. And these are our interaction. Okay, so interaction will be very important in the online activity. How the interactivity will take place based on only the learner will engage. So the now during this maybe around 15 years of my experience in offering online program, um, uh, my experience says that like interactivity is little um, lower side as comparing with the content part, assessment part and all. So learner engagement is very much a slow curve is coming down, and isolation is become more. They do study, do the activity, complete the assignment, write the examination, go on. No interaction. So there should be an interaction between content, there should be an interaction between teacher, the interaction between the technology, interaction between the peer group. These are very much important. So that would then only the learning will happen through interaction. Student will engage with the content, student will engage with the discussion, engage with the assessment part. So very much clear. So we had to be interaction will be very much involved. That's why for a 2 credit we are giving 18 hours of interaction. And then coming to the content part, here you can say e-tutorial and e-content. So 10 hours of e-tutorial and 10 hours of e-content we are giving. What will be the e-tutorial? E-tutorial is like a video content. So we are providing them 10 hours of videos we are giving. That videos, but that means per credit 5 hours of video content we have to provide. That 5 hours per credit, you can break it like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. As I mentioned earlier, we used to follow 30 minutes. So now it depends on the content, depends on the how you are delivering and so on and so forth. But 10 hours for 2 credit, 10 hours of the content we have to provide. We provide like why 50 minutes make why 30 minutes means like the payment is fixed on the 30 minutes. That's what that so I am 16 talks about, like experts SMEs will get the payment. So depends on the institution. For example, IGNO, we are using our own studio, we are using our regular timing and so on and so forth. So we will not we are not getting paid even if I go there and do the SMEs work, like deliver the video content and so on and so forth. It's our policy, but we pay for the external. If I invite any expert to deliver a lecture for my own course, then I pay for, I mean, I have the budget to pay that this one. So I am providing that part. And this is the video content. Coming to the e-content, that here we are providing the self learning material. We used to call SLM. Self-learning material. So student can learn their own content. Maybe the content maybe in different form, like a PDF form, maybe PPTs and other reading material and so on and so forth. So so 10 hours of content we are providing as a reading content we are providing to them. So 20 hours of content we are giving. And then 22 hours what we are providing them self study hours. They can see for half an hour video may not be understand, they can repeat and then learn and so on and so forth, and including the assessment part, the assignments, MCQs and so on and so forth. We are providing 22 hours, so totally 60 hours, like that. 4 credit, it is like 120 hours, it's divided, and 8 credit and 6 credit and 8 credit course we can design for SWAYAM. The 4 quadrant approaches which mentioned in this regulation also they have mentioned. One is a e-tutorial, which as I mentioned that video content, audio content, and then animation, simulation, demonstration, virtual labs, and everything will be along with the transcription. So this all over India we are offering these courses through SWAYAM and online program. Sometimes the assent may be vary. So the video script will be done. Once the video developing, we used to write the script, and that script will be script and the PowerPoint presentation that will be done, and then that script will be later we can translate that script into various languages, so we can dub it in the video and so on. So that is also possible. But but the Swayam Prabha, we have a regional wise channels are there where through that we can discuss with the learners. That is also possible. So this is at quadrant number 1. And coming to the quadrant number 2 is, like as I mentioned, this is self-learning material, self-instructional material. That means e-book, illustration, case studies, presentation, web resources like OERs, and then further reading material, open source content. And you can provide, you can send them like you go and read this particular journal, papers, and so on and so forth. This is for the reading content, that's e-content. And third quadrant already we have discussed, like discussion forum and all, to interact with the learner. And the assessment part, you can go with the multiple choice, filling the blanks, match the following, open-ended questions, and so on and so forth. So this is how we have to plan for the 4 quadrant approach in the online as well as the SWAYAM platform. So the credit value, we already know that 1 credit equal to 30 hours of study hours. Each tutorial per credit 5 hours we have to provide. E-content material 5 hours per credit we have to provide. Discussion forum, web resources, and self-study, and so on and so forth. Remaining of 20 hours you have to plan for discussion forum, assessment, further reading, and all. So this is how the credit value, breaking the credit value in the SWAYAM platform. So where to apply? So there are a lot of platforms are there. For UGC, it is like swayam.infipnet.ac.in. CEC, you can go with the cec.nic.in CEC. So here you can apply for that. And IGNOU, you can send that our proposal to the director COE at igno.ac.in. Our committee will look into it, and then if it is okay, then they will approve. National coordinator, IGNOU is one of the national coordinator, directly we will approve it, and then you will get the seed money to develop the content and develop the course material and all. Then once it is ready to offer, they will provide you the platform, and they provide you the requirement and all, and you can offer this one. So there are 2 things. NTA proctored exam will be there. One is host institution, another one is a parental institution. So if I am developing my own course through my institution, that is called the parental institution. And host institution, to student whoever go to that different institution, get the certification, and then for the transferring to the parental institution. That's what the regulation says. I will not get into all these things, because this is very elaborately, the content copyright will be with the quality assurance, content copyright, everything will be there. SWAYAM only copyright, this one and all. The proposal will have lot of things that I will show you. The directly proposal I will show you how we have written instead of this. So I'll come to the what is the guideline 2024 says the latest development in this one. This guidelines they have released, and but still we are in the 2.1, so I am 2.0. So I am 3.0 is talks about this SWAYAM regulation 2024. So we are moved from 1 to 1 over 1 to 2. 2 and 3 are swapping, like majorly 2, and some of the component 3.0 we are doing. So SWAYAM, now what they are saying is SWAYAM courses shall be in 3 type of. One is academic credit, where it will be linked with the semester subjects, and the BA become, and assessment will be the mandatory for them, so that the credit will be transferred to the regular courses. And non-academic credit courses, that is like institution can offer the according to the NCR of guidelines, maybe a skill course, maybe some of the courses guidelines and all non-academic credit, which assignment is mandatory for that. We can take that particular standalone courses to incorporate in various skill or other aspect. Another one is self-paced courses, like anybody can come and read it and then do it, like. So that is depends on the course how it will be. Solely you can start, not linked with other academic courses and all. Only individually standalone course, student will go and study. Whether they can exam also not mandatory. They can gain their lifelong learning. For that they can do as a self-paced learning. Now moving from the 4 quadrant to the 6 quadrant approaches. Already 4 quadrant we have seen it, like our e-tutorial, e-content, interactive platform, assessment. Interactive in 4 quadrant approach, they used to say that key discussion forum, like that only. But now they are in the 4, they are talking about the interaction using the web conferencing platform also. That's why I said that live interaction also taking place in SWAYAM. Earlier it was not there. Now live interaction will be taking place, and also you can say that SWAYAM Prabha DTH channel for the live interaction and all. So IGNO being a national coordinator for SWAYAM Prabha also, we have around 6 channels with us. I'll show you where you can watch it also, and uh, through that we interact with our student. Our regional centers are located in various places, regional wise, and there also recording we have studio at our regional centers, and they can, for example, if they want to offer the courses or discuss with the learners through Assami, through Tamil, through Telugu. So we have some certain regional centers. For example, Madurai is having these our studios there. So for through Tamil, we are interacting with the learners. So on and so forth are there. So DTH channel is very much we are utilizing the SWAYAM Prabha channel, and also we record the video content, and we live as well as recorded videos also possible through the DTH channel SWAYAM Prabha. And coming to the assessment part, already I have discussed. But for the quadrant 5 and 6, the 5th quadrant talks about the industrial vertical. So this is we used to call as a SWAYAM 3.0, where the institution can tie up with the industry to skill up the to provide the skilling to the student for the employability. Because we are talking about, if you can see that one, now our NEP 2020 as well as the NSQF compliance NCVT and all, they are talking about these skill-based courses and employability. We have to incorporate certain component, employability component in our courses. So the SWAYAM also is doing, IIT has come up with, IIT Chennai has come up with the 8 courses, which is industry linked courses. So student has to study through SWAYAM. For skill, they have to go to the certain industry place, go there and then get the skill certification and the academic certification from the SWAYAM, and they can claim the credit for the employer. Also, they can showcase their work for the better employability. So this is happening. We used to call it a SWAYAM vertical, SWAYAM 3.0. And also blended eco learning system. In person interaction also, student can come and meet with interact with the faculty, mentoring guidelines with the online facility, or the simultan. If they can ask that individually, they want to discuss, they want to clear their misconception, it's also possible here. So these two components they have incorporated in the earlier, 2024 regulation. Now there are verticals are there. For example, if your institution wants to offer online courses, first of all, you got to get the NAAC accreditation ranking, and then B++, I think they can able to offer online program. A plus and all, they are eligible to offer online program, and minimum that condition, like for ODL institution, they have to offer 1 year ODL pro. That is, we have to follow whatever it is. So once it is ready, your institution is ready to offer online courses, then you have to approach to the UGC, get the approval from the UGC that what are the courses program you are going to offer. Like for example, if you want to offer online through BA through online, and some sort MA through online, something if you want to offer online courses, but first of all get the approval from the UGC. Okay, then in that case, if they are eligible, they will see this, what is our learning and what is our platform. Okay, learning management system. They'll go through, see, sometimes your own institutional based learning management system, or if you want to develop the thing or open source, so and so. So you have to showcase the learning management system when you are getting the approval from the UGC. Sometimes what happened, they'll say that no, we are not agreeing on it. You can go through SWAYAM. So SWAYAM has the learning manager. SWAYAM has some facility. For example, there are 3 verticals. One is, the first vertical is a SWAYAM, normal SWAYAM, where the primary normal MOOC courses are available, where they can transfer the credit, transfer the institutional level and all. The swayam.gov.in, that is the MOOC platform. So open for everyone, where you can offer or you learn. The second vertical is like a SWAYAM provide the learning management system service to the universities and the institution. That's what I said. Like if you want your own learning management system, you can approach the SWAYAM vertical to second vertical. Then they will give you that per student, I think 167 or 140, 150, 160 range per student. They charge money because we are utilizing their server and all. So SWAYAM provide customize the learning management for your own requirement, your institutional requirement, and provide the service. So that is there. Per student they get the charge, and then you can utilize this SWAYAM learning management system for your own institution, customized for your institution. That also possible, they are providing. And third one, as we have discussed, that industrial lead courses, like a learner can learn something and then go to the industry and get the certificate, and both can be like for the increase the employment. So three level of vertical is coming in now in SWAYAM, this one. Now they are changing it to the vertical coordinator, sorry, program coordinator to the virtual coordinator, like that they are doing, and they have categorically dividing the programs and so on and so forth. Like NPTEL will do the technical engineering and PG and UG courses for technical engineering. So CEC will non-technically UG, PG, full-time degree and all. National importance is like that also will can non-technical courses can be offered. IIM Bangalore is management, social science and other things. IGNO will do for the degree, diploma and certificate programs, like that they have mentioned, and so on and so forth. And you know that this is very important, where this one I will come to that part. Yeah. Now last time, this cycle, January 2026, because this is implemented that 24 guidelines. Why I'm telling is they have some of the programs, like my courses, like three of them, the design and facility was very starting, it was going up and all, and then I have not promoted anything, so it is coming down around 300, 400, sometimes 550 students are there. And M.Ed, sorry, educational technology, earlier the Bharatidasan University and some other university, they have used that program through credit transfer and all. So it was like slightly, but it's a very professional program. That's why it's like number is fluctuating between 500, 600 or 400, like that for me. And this enhancing study skill is going up, like a 2000, 3000 student they used to regular every cycle. So this is my trend of registration of my course. So like that so every national coordinator, every cycle, they used to see how they is going on. So this time in January 2026, the poor that the number of students is little less or more or something like that, they categorically they send a questionnaire that why your program is like less than 500 enrollment number, because they are saying, this regulation is saying that if the less than 500, then the course falls under the following criteria, will only allowed to run: research oriented courses, highly and specialized courses for employability, aligned with Indian knowledge system. If it is aligned with your program, your courses is aligned with, then your enrollment is very less than 500, then they are allowing to offer the course. If it is not belonging to that, then that courses are stopping, because a lot of courses came in, they are not managing, it's not manageable. So that's why this condition is came in this regulation. So no, first of all, we have to see like that the examination, question paper setting and all, this we will see later also, because now we are in the designing part only. Yeah, the last of all, I want to show you that the funding is there. This is how mentioned. So content creation, and then performance based increase, the new courses, how that are assessment and adaptation, total creation 15 lakhs they are giving for that program. And the translation, they are giving this money, this. Now, as I mentioned that we are moving towards a technology like AVGC format. If you want to incorporate, that means animation, visual effect, gaming, and the comics. If you want, that is AVGC, animation, visualization. Sorry, animation, visual, gaming and comics. Oh, so the visual effects, gaming and comics. If you want to incorporate this one, already repurpose. Already if your course is there, you want to incorporate, then you will get this type of amount, 6 lakhs more, you will get it that. So this is how they are providing the fund to the developer or learner and all. So if anybody interested in doing through your institution can apply, and then you can offer our online program through the SWAYAM platform. So let me finish the presentation. Now I will I have, I think, another half an hour with me. I'll show the proposal how to prepare and so on and so forth. Before that, I want like any clarification, anything you want to ask me, that the floor is open. Any question, any clarification, any observation, you can tell me.
Dear participants, if you would like to ask a question, please raise your hands so that I can unmute you to speak.
So let me ask the question so they can say yes or no. How many of you gone through the SWAYAM platform or contribution or anything as a learner, as an expert, as a, yeah, hand raised like Dr. Muthukumar and Manjula Devi, Dr. Manjula Devi.
Unmute and talk, guys. For Mr. Muthukumar and Dr. K. Manjula Devi and Jayalakshmi Lokesh, I have given permission. Kindly unmute your mic and talk. Dear participants, if you would like to ask a question, please raise your hands so that I can unmute you to speak.
Anybody, you can unmute your mic and then you can talk. You can ask the query or anything. Dr. Pratipha.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, sir.
This is Dr. Atish Mundara. I'm from NMIMS deemed university.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. I can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I just wanted to know, is the scheme for development of the courses same for in deemed universities as well? Means being a
Sir,
professor from deemed university, will it be means applicable to me that I can apply for development of the course under SWAYAM?
yes, sir. Nowadays, the private institution also, they are also coming in. Earlier, it was not there. They are coming in for offering the courses through SWAYAM. You can approach for your specialization, which national institution is possible. You can approach to them, and then you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's possible.
Okay. And one more thing is related to pharmacy profession. I have seen very few courses available into pharmacy related to pharmacy.
Sir, that's what I said, mentioned that the very beginning itself, there is some conditions are there. Some science programs, some pharmaceutical, who are, it's very much involved in the lab work and so on and so forth, will not be offered. Maybe you can go with the introduction or something like that
Okay.
theoretical
And
course.
can this application be sent any time in the year, or do you have any period during which we need to submit the application?
So it depends on the national coordinator. For example, in IGNO, what we used to do is for example, in a July session, We have already completed in the month of March itself, or in the month of Feb and March. We used to collect all the application and then finalize it so that they can develop the content, and during that 2-3 months, so that they can offer through July session. So similarly, for the January session, we used to collect the application, everything through the September, October, or in the month of September, August, September, so that they can enough time to develop the content. It depends on the institute, the national coordinator. So for UGC and all, they are collecting through the site. You have to apply, and then they will call you if the board, if the board is approved, then they will call you for a presentation.
369. 1 second.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for the information.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. This is Muthukumar from Chennai.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Good afternoon, ma'am. Nice program, ma'am. Really, we are enjoyed. And I would like to know, the thing is, see, we have a student in that is research scholars in music and dance, vocal and Bharatanatyam. And how this MOOC is support for them, ma'am? Is there any credit for them if suppose they are doing any study from this MOOC? If there is any credit, they will get it.
Definitely, sir, they will get the credit. You can see the courses are available on MOOC, no? Bharatanatyam and then dance music. Have you seen? I think some of the courses are there in MOOC. They can do, and then they can do the credit transfer. Definitely.
Okay. Okay. And one more thing, ma'am. See, in general arts and science, we go for Scopus and Web of Science and Elsevier and Zotero for the references and uploading our documents. But for this music and other thing, how they can go for the citation, and how they can write their article in the like Scopus or Web of Science. How is there any website for the music students?
Sir, as far as music concerned, I don't have that much knowledge, but our faculties are there. In our performing arts faculty, they are doing. They have the PhD scholar, and they have what do you call? They are getting into this development of online course, MOOC, and so on and so forth. If you want, I can give their reference. You can talk to them. Definitely,
Oh,
they will.
definitely. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody? Manjula Devi, ma'am? Dr. Manjula Devi?
வாமா அவங்களே தானே இருக்காரு அவங்களுக்கே தெரியல நான்
Okay. Can you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll show you the this one the proposal, how the proposal will be. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. So this is how I have developed for my the educational communication technology, which is offered from 2021 onwards. So for us, they have some approval for that. See, for example, a course which is to be offered online as a standalone courses, which is not approved by the statutory body of the university as a part of our approval, any approval of the ODL and all online program, to be approved by the school board, planning board. This is for our own conception. So this program is one of the courses of, this course is one of the courses of our PG, our master's program. So I have taken that course and offer through SWAYAM. Okay, in the another one course like a study skills, enhancing study skill, which is standalone course, which is not a part of any program, any regular program through online or ODL. For that, I submitted the proposal to school board, and then from there academic program committee. Once the academic council and all once approved, then only I have applied to the SWAYAM. This one I have directly approved because already the board everything is approved for this particular program. So that's why directly I can apply to this. And but your case in the institution, you had to same thing you can follow, but all will be approved through your vice chancellor and proper competent authorities are approval. Through if you are a faculty of social science, then take one courses from your own discipline. Suppose if you are doing, then prepare this form, a proposal form, then through your director, through all your dean or whatever your statutory the approval, and get it approval from your registrar or the program committee, whoever doing, like maybe a vice chancellor and all. And from there, it will be going to the SWAYAM board. For example, if you are applying for IGNO, then that application will come to the IGNO for presenting in the SWAYAM board. This is how it works. So this you have to give the name of the course. So generally, if it is there, if you are proper for academic program, then same name you have to keep it. Otherwise, from the credit transfer, it will be difficult for the learners also. So in the master, there is in the ODL system, there is an online system also. This program is on the MA in distance education. So it's a 8 credit course. So as it is, I kept it. So same title, credit, school is tried, and the coordinator is myself. And this proposed date, I proposed from January 2021. And then this is my second program course. Then after that, the eligibility for the prospectus. So who are the eligible for that? From the program, you can take it, they graduate to any discipline and all. And then detailed course structure and all attached, and content to be developed, SLM in digital form, video program, 30 minutes video program, 80. As I see, this is a 8 credit. So 8 credit means how much hours of video content we have to give. Like for example, 2 credit, 10. So 8 credit for that, we have to provide 40 hours of video content we have to provide. So what I have done it, so 30 half an hour video, so 80 video content I will prepare. And then time of the video come to December 2020, because I am offering from January 21. And this number of audio program, if it is a standalone audio program, no. And digital SLM is there, and that means learning material and all. Learning support, we are giving these pair credit, synchronous, asynchronous interaction and all. Evaluation methodology, I just followed the evaluation methodology of my own distance education mode, that is successfully completion, minimum D grade and C grade and all this same evaluation pattern I have kept it. 25% assignment and 75% examination, and then subjective MCQs for the internal assessment. For examination, I have put it in the pen and paper examination, descriptive based examination, because this is the 3 hours, 8 credit program, 3 hours examination will be there. For 2 credit, maybe you can put it in the 2 hours examination, but here I have to put the 3 hours examination. For 3 hours, I have to prepare 100 MCQs for that one. So every cycle preparing 100 MCQs with the 2 set of 100, that means 200, 400 MCQs for the year is very difficult for me. First cycle, second cycle, 18, 19, 20. when that descriptive pen and paper examination, before that also I have only prepared the MCQs and all. Once they have announced that you can conduct examination pen and paper, then immediately I have switched to pen and paper, because for pen and paper 37 question I have to prepare for the two set, both a cycle. So this is easy for me. And then evaluation, most of the student I'll get very maybe 50-60 papers only I used to get. General trend is like that only. So it's easy for me to pen and paper evaluation. So both are having the advantage and disadvantage. MCQs, you got to prepare more question before, and that will be automatically evaluated. No need to evaluate the timely evaluation is required. So no need for that one. But for the pen and paper exam paper preparation is easy, because that is a 20 MCQs, 17 10 short answer 3 mark, and 7 long answer questions. So we got to prepare 2 sets. So 37 question easy, but the evaluation takes, you got to evaluate online. So that part you got to spend more time. So it depends how you are planning for that. They will not restrict that you have to go by MCQ only, you have to go by pen and paper only. That's totally depends on the coordinator who is developing the course. The financial facility I put as per the SWAYAM norm and all, and then I have data, because this is during COVID I have submitted. That's why I have submitted online only. During COVID I have prepared this course. And this is about the course coordinator, brief about course coordinator. And this is a course proposal, like who is the host institution, and what is the title about the course, introduction to the course, and what are the title, what are the blocks or modules of that particular course, what will be the pedagogy, and then what main subject, medium of the subject, how many weeks you are planning for this, whether this is an entirely new course or repurpose. That means already existing course I am converting into the SWAYAM course. That will be the repurposing. And then the program, because this is the it's placed in one of the programs. So about the program you have to write it. It's a MA program. And then it is a credit or non-credit course. It's a credit course, 8 credit, and objectives of the learning outcome. What are the objective of that particular course, and what will be the learning outcome? And then we have to prepare 2 to 3 5 minutes the introductory video. Introductory video, based on this video, based on this objectives, and based on this one, student watch the introductory video, read the learning outcome, read the course outcome and all, then they will get the registration. For that we got to provide the introductory video, 2 minutes. You can record through your own institutional suppose studio, or wherever you want to give that, you have to record it and put it in the YouTube and give the link, so that they will watch it, and for evaluation purpose also. This one we have to prepare without seed money and all. Once if the proposal is approved, then you can modify also with our they will provide you the recording facility and so on and so forth, so you can do it fine tune and so on. So eligibility criteria, who can apply, who can do the enrollment on this one, how many cycle you are doing, like 2 cycle, January and July I am planning for that. The course announcement date, start date, end date you can give, evaluation methodology, and the declaration. Yes, I am ready to do that, all these things. Once it is ready, we can give the how the lecture, what are the lectures you are planning for that one. So as I mentioned, 80 8 credit, 80 half an hour video I have to do. So all will be divided into who will be the coordinator, the SMEs, what will be the objectives, what will be the duration, and then it will be getting ready. All these things you have to put together. Like for example, I can so 80 videos I have put it all these things clearly. And then the reading material where it is available, all the reading material I have put it here, who is the author and so on and so forth, all the reading material. Um, and then how I'm planning for the quizzes and all the assessment, self-assessment, and all the blocks and having the self-assessment activities there and so on and so forth. This all are the assessment part based on your learning outcome, and this will be reviewed by the two experts. Once the video content and the audio content is sorry, the SLM, everything is ready, we have to select two expert, and then we have to give that videos and everything. They, if anything deviation or they will do the review of that particular videos and all. Based on the comments, you can modify and everything. Once it is ready, then this course will be ready to offer the thing. So you can take the co-coordinator also. Do 2%, 3% can coordinate. So if you have more coordinators, you can fill the form this also. So this is, I don't have any co-coordinator. I'm the only coordinator for this. So I have prepared this. So like that, the proposal can be prepared for the this is the proposal. Some institution they collect like this the PDF or Word file, and then for the presentation for UGC, CEC and all, they have a site. You can go and submit your website, submit your proposal there. They will open for it, and then that time only you have to submit your proposal to that particular national coordinator. And this is how we are the proposal itself. We submit the proposal to the Swayam post, this one. So what I will propose is like I request over all the participant, you know, to practice during. I mean, I think organizers also agree with this. I don't know how they have planned, but generally when I conduct MOOC training on MOOC design and development on MOOC or otherwise online program and all. So I used to make a group to work on it, but since this various your many group will be created, but I request all the participants select any course, 2 credit course or otherwise 1 credit course. That means you can say that you can say like for example, you can say 1 credit is 30 hours or 2 credits 60 hours. You can take any course of your discipline, your discipline, and take that particular course and write down your learning outcome. Based on the learning outcome, you prepare the what will be the content, how the module will be. You can take existing course also if you have that one, and take that one, and then plan for at least they'll tell you that how to develop the video content, how to develop the AI tools, how the instructional design will be. That in maybe the next session or some immediately instruction design will be coming. So you take the course and then apply each and everything for that particular course. Then you will get an idea, you will get the experience how you can transfer. For example, if I say that for here in my proposal, if I can say that for me the introduction to the educational technology. This is my my basic first learning outcome. Then what I will do, I want to record a one video, then I plan for the scripting for 5 minutes video, what I have to speak, what are the things. So I my script is, if it is there, then I use that the technology which the coming expert will come and do. So they will tell you, then you can apply for that one. So the main thing is like the learning outcome, that is very important for that. So once you decide the you can also note down this, that's you have to decide the title of your own discipline, then the credit, whether 2 credit, 4 credit, 1 credit, whatever it is, and then level, whether that particular course will be offered to the UG level, PG level, certificate level, diploma level, or awareness program. See, for example, as one of our sir mentioned that how the pharmaceutical one. See, if you want to give the awareness to the pharmaceutical, what will be the medicine, how you can use, how to see the expiry date, what will be there, some awareness program if you want to give without credit, that is also possible through SWAYAM. So you have to see that what will be the level for my own. So title, credit, level, then who will be my audience. If you can fix it this thing, then the designing part will be very easy for you to for example, general audience to give the awareness, then how you will design the course. Okay, so then what will be the instructional design for this? That will be coming to the next thing. So for that, you will create the learning outcome. So learning outcome is very important component, which will be a critical one. Why it is? Because each and every learning outcome will be measurable. Okay. See, for example, it list various components required for recording video, like for example, video recording. So what are the components? You have to know that list. See, after learning, after reading the content, everything, the learner has to list the component. So yes, they can list it. Whether the learner has able to list it or not, how you will measure, how will evaluate, that will be through the assessment. Okay, through the assessment. Maybe sometimes you want to evaluate listing of the component through peer group. You can put the discussion forum to evaluate whether they can list the component of a particular thing. In that way also you can measure. So measurable, all the learning outcome will be measurable. See, some of the you can use the Bloom's taxonomy to take that one. Some so the learning outcomes will be the action verb: list, analyze, exam, describe, discuss, explain. And then you can say that evaluate, create. These all are the measurable. But to know, to understand, these all are, we cannot measure it. How much understand, to know how much the learner or know. So the writing the learning outcome also very important, how to do, and so on and so forth. So in the coming week, you will able to do all these components. You can incorporate all these things. So please select your own course with you and try to apply all the component whatever they are teaching, so that at the end of the workshop or this workshop, you can able to visualize one online course which can be offered through your institution, if it is eligible, your institution is eligible, or if it can be offered through your SWAYAM. So I stop here my presentation. If you have any doubts or any clarification, we can discuss here.
Thank you, ma'am, for your highly informative and enriching session. Your valuable insights on MOOCs and online learning platforms have undoubtedly broadened our understanding and inspired us to explore new possibilities in digital education. We sincerely appreciate your time, expertise, and valuable contribution to this faculty development program. I am sure that this session has provided valuable knowledge and practical insights to all the participants. The ideas and experience shared by you today will certainly help educators and researchers enhance their understanding of digital learning and online education. Once again, we express our heartfelt gratitude for your thought-provoking presentation and for sharing your expertise with us. Now, to propose the vote of thanks for today's session, I invite Dr. L. George Stephenson, Assistant Professor, Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. Sir, kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to everybody present here through online. Good afternoon, the most respected madam. Good afternoon to all the distinguished personalities who are present in this FDP program. Dr. Maithili madam is an esteemed additional director in IGNOU in online education. Madam, you spoke very meticulously about MOOC versus online course. For the past 2 hours, very enthusiastically, you mainly differentiated that the MOOC content is accessible for 24/7, whereas for online, the material is available often for 1 week at a time. Madam, in a very profound way, you explained MOOC is media open service. But for online, it is restricted by the university. Likewise, learning is self-paced for MOOC, but for online, it is linear learning and group learning. Very importantly, you explained, madam, MOOC course is open-ended with no due dates, but online, it is closed and ended with dates. Similarly, madam, you poured the fund of information about MOOC and online course spontaneously and without any flaw. You had been just pouring information ceaselessly. Further, in a very nice manner, you gave information about the features about MOOC and online courses in your own inimitable style. I think everybody would accept that because we have been talking very nicely, madam. You also highlighted the importance of Swayam by saying why Swayam and it is approved by UGC and for free certification. In a simple systematic way, you taught everybody as to how to teach Swayam to all and to conduct assessment and finally review their programs. And also, you talked many more about UGC regulations 2020 about Swayam. Moreover, you talked on design and development of e-learning resources in a very clear and crystal way. Madam, for the past 2 hours, we had been receiving all the information about MOOC and online courses and about Swayam. To tell you frankly, madam, we had been just spellbound with your inspiring speech. Your session was very lively and highly resourceful. So thank you very much, madam, for sharing your experience and expertise. We know that you got 30 years of experience in the field of online. So great. Hence, once again, madam, I thank you wholeheartedly for gracing this occasion of the Faculty Development Program as a resource person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, organizer, and thank you, Geeta ma'am, and thank you, Sandamil Pavai, and others, organizer, and all the team of the teacher education and MGR Education Research and Institution and organizer. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thanks all the participants for patiently listening to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot. Very
Thank you.
excellent presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. See you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, Day 1 feedback cum attendance link has been posted in the chat box. Kindly fill it out. Dear participants, Day 1 feedback come attendance link has been posted in the chat box. Kindly fill it out.
Dear participants, we have shared the feedback link. Kindly fill up within a 5 minutes, within a 10 minutes of time. Otherwise, it will be closed. Dear participants, kindly fill the feedback form. It will be closed after 5 minutes.